I don't know about Oscar's Big, Little, or Baked, but when you say Oscar to me, I think of movies, the finished product. But a lot goes into the making of a movie, from the scripts to the music scores. Leonard Maltin is here today to tell us how some of these other movie components are being preserved. Leonard?
Well, Mary, you'd expect the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences to have a lot of books and magazines about film in its library. But for 60 years, the Academy has also been collecting everything to do with every facet of the movies. And now they have an archive that is second to none. You might say that movie history begins right here, because this was the first motion picture ever projected on a screen for the public. The year was 1895, and the Academy has this precious French footage taken from its original material. That's why it looks so good. But the Academy's holdings go way beyond film itself. Archivist Dan Woodruff showed me some most unusual artifacts.
This is a life mask of Clark Gable that was done in the mid-50s. And
this would have been done for makeup artists to be able to study his face? And
well, study his face, or maybe if there was something that needed to be applied to the face, or a piece that they needed to make, they could use this. And then we have the same thing on Grace Kelly.
It's really eerie. I mean, because it's like seeing them. It's life size. It's the real face. Now here's a real prize.
Yes, this is the wig that Burt Lahr wore in The Wizard of Oz, and it was donated to the Academy by one of the makeup artists on the pictures, Charles Schramm, who's also a member of the Academy.
In the Academy's library, there are even more historical wonders. Remember the climax of High Noon? The tension when we kept seeing the clock ticking away those moments? Well, the Academy has the director's copy of the script with his last-minute penciled idea to use that clock. Here's the original music manuscript for one of the most famous movie scores of all time, Alex North's A Streetcar Named Desire. And here's one of Oscar winner Edith Head's costume designs for Bette Davis in All About Eve. The collection never seems to end, from rare and beautiful stills to original promotional material that private collectors would give their eye teeth to own. Some of the most unusual material comes from collections donated or willed to the Academy by leading filmmakers. How else might we find a handwritten letter to director John Huston from Marilyn Monroe? Or one of a series of sarcastic letters exchanged by Huston and Humphrey Bogart? Do you ever get blasé about the collection?
Never. Never. I can't. It's just too exciting. There's just too much. I couldn't get bored.
Neither could I, no matter how many times I visit there. And one of the best things about the Academy Library is that it's accessible to the public. Anyone with a serious interest in film is welcome there.